welcome back. Today in art, we are focusing on Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. And we are going to come up with different ideas of things that you dream about. We're going to have on the outside words and patterns and lines and shapes that describe goals or dreams you might have for your future. Could be about the world in general or specifically to you. Around our I Have a Dream, we are going to have our hands. A great skill is to learn how to draw your hands from observation. So I'm going to walk you through how to have the heart-shaped hand and draw that. You could change it up and do a peace sign hand or hands holding each other. If that's too overwhelming and challenging, you could easily just create a peace sign around your I Have a Dream or a heart. Our goal is just to think about the future and think about love, kindness, and things that we would want out of our world. To get started today, you're going to need a white piece of paper, a pencil, a Sharpie for outlining, a ruler for drawing your straight lines, and something to color with, whether it's crayons or markers. That is up to you. Get your materials and let's get started. I'm going to start with a vertical layout, so when I have my hand in the heart position, the wrist part kind of crops off. If I have it this way in horizontal position, just know that you're probably going to include more of your wrist and arm. Either way works. So to help guide me, I'm going to have my paper vertical, and I'm going to start by just doing my very best to draw a nice large heart. So I'm wanting about 3 fingers and a curve, 3 fingers and a curve. So you might want to use 4 or 3 depending how big your hands are. And once we have those curves around our hand, then we just kind of go down and have a V. Now again, you could just write I have a dream and move on with the designs around the outside. But for us, we're gonna focus on the hand and that observation. So when I look at my hand, my finger has 1, 2, 3 areas where it bends. I have my knuckle here and it kind of straightens out for my wrist, and then of course my thumb. So I know where the heart is going down is going to be the beginning part of my finger, and that's going to be where my fingernail is. So I'm just going to kind of curve that out, add a little edging for my nail, and then I know this is where it's going to bend. Now this part right here is actually flat, so I'm going to straighten out the heart. Down below, I have a curve from the bend. And then again, the outside is straight and kind of a curve. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 for the beginning of my finger. From here, after your knuckle, it is straight for your hand. So I know my knuckle's here, and it's just gonna go straight out, and I'll erase the heart. I have a curve to my hand, and I'm gonna curve that to follow the heart. My wrist area, working in now from the outside back in to connect to the thumb, I'm going to do 3 fingers, and I'm just going to bring that in. And I know down here, that's going to be my thumb. Now my thumb has a curve where it bends, and then another knuckle. So this is gonna be just like the finger. And it's flat here and curved always underneath. So just like our finger, it was flat where the nail is and curved underneath. I have the nail down here where it's gonna be flat. And then this is gonna be the curve. Now I'm going to kind of curve that in to connect to my hand. I did my very best with my hand. We're gonna add, as you know, I've got fingers kind of underneath, and we're just gonna make a slight curve under to kind of show the additional hand, or the additional fingers, I'm sorry. From here, you can kind of think, I might thicken this one up a little, bring that down a little. You don't have to get too nitpicky. You guys are young, and drawing an observational hand is not easy. So I'm very proud of you for that. I'm gonna bring this out a little bit to change it. And bring that in a little bit. So I have my first hand, and we're going to repeat on the other side. Thinking, okay, I have the top part of my finger. So I know this is going to be flat where the nail bed is, and I'm going to erase. I've got the curve of my finger, and it's a little overlapped here because one is in front. So I'm going to get that nail bed going. Okay, so I have my first curve. Then I know for the middle part of my finger, it's going to straighten out. And then my last part of my finger is gonna angle down. And when I have my knuckle at the top of that, it's gonna go off the paper and kind of straighten out, erase the heart. I know I'm gonna have 3 fingers for the width of my wrist. And I'm gonna get that curve and start bringing in my thumb to finishing in that heart. Now thinking the outside here again will be flat. So rounding that out, it's gonna be just your flat nail. And then going in to kind of connect it there. And I'm gonna bring this curve down. I have to do some erasing from where the heart was and add some detail inside. Then remember we talked about the fingers kind of peeking behind. Inside, I'm gonna write, I have a dream. Our focus this week is learning in art is learning about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., specifically his I have a dream speech, and thinking about our future and what it is we dream to have. using my ruler, I'm gonna just make some sections around my hand. These will be where the lines and patterns are. Around here, I can write different things that I might be inspired for. So in my example, I had that everyone is created equal, love and kindness, health and empathy, quality education and job opportunity, peace, do not judge others, no bullying, be kind. Whatever it is, like I said, it could be dreams that you have for our world, our community, our school, our country, or it could be dreams you have for your own family or self. If the hand drawing was challenging for you, which it can be, you could have in the middle drawn a simple heart, which I showed you in the beginning, or using a circle, go around and create another circular ring. If you have items to trace, you can. What I am modeling here is how to draw a peace sign. Go all the way straight through, and then I angle on the side. Now I can color this, and I could write, I have a dream on the outside. I could have written it in the inside of my peace sign. So if the hand frustrated you, there's another option here, and then again just going along the outside and creating those sections that you can write dreams you may have. I would like to see you at least write 1, 2, 3, 4 dreams or goals that you have for our future, and then you can use patterns and lines and shape in the other sections. You're going to outline it in Sharpie and color it in crayon. So let's do that now. Okay, boys and girls, so I wrote just some real simple things that I am dreaming for our future. Being kind, happy, which is very important right now, love, health, and respect. So with this lesson, you can challenge yourself as much as you want by working on different observational hands or more writing on dreams you may have for your future. Or you can simplify it with, one word and a few patterns and shapes, or simplifying the center with the peace sign or a big heart. After you have your drawing outlined in Sharpie, you can use markers or crayons. I did use a crayon for that neutral skin color and colored my sections in crayon, but it's up to you. Thanks for creating art with me today. I hope that your dreams come true. See you next time.